You are no contact with your mother. And actually, the fact that she's sending gifts after knowing that you are no contact with her speaks volumes as to her willingness to respect your boundaries, which is part of the reason you're no contact in the first place. But anyway, let's go to the gifts. They aren't gifts, they're tools. They are a way for your mother to play the hero and the victim. She's the hero because in spite of the fact that my child isn't talking to me, I'm still sending gifts to my grandchildren who I just want to get to know. And she's the victim of you because you are withholding those children from her. This is what's going on behind the scenes. This is how she is using those gifts as tools. None of these things that she's saying or doing are any of your business or concern because you're not in a relationship with her, and what she says and does, that's over there. Although I know that it can be emotionally impactful, especially if you have monkeys in the middle, flying monkeys going, oh, did you receive the gifts, and calling you out on it and all that sort of thing. I don't know if you have that situation, but let me address it for people who might be in that situation. I don't wish to have a conversation where it involves my parent who I'm no longer speaking to. This is not a topic of conversation. You shut it down. You don't address the gifts. You don't address the children. You don't address the contact, the no contact, nothing. Because at the end of the day, you are the one responsible for creating your own life, living your own life, and it's none of their business what's going on behind the scenes. And likely, if they're going at you for this, they are in the middle of the situation and being used as tools. Again, people are tools, gifts are tools, by your abuser. So this is how you remove them from the middle and have more peaceful interactions for yourself. Why send the gifts? Why not just talk about the gifts that were being sent? Why not just lie about it? I mean, these type of people do that all the time. They do that to break the no contact. They do that to create a moment where they're taking emotional control over you. They do that on purpose. They know that it is hurting you, that they are not respecting your boundaries or bothering you or triggering you. They know that it's having an effect. And if you go back at them, return the gift, make mention of the gift, talk about the gift with a family member where the news gets back and all of that, guess what you just did? You broke your end of the no contact. You don't have control over what they're going to do, but you do have control over what you're going to do. Donate the gifts. Don't make mention of them to anyone who could possibly interact with the people you are no contact with, and go about your life. And by the way, good on you that you are creating that distance for your children and that you are preventing the cycle from continuing on. I applaud you for this because I cannot tell you how many times I see these relationships continue where the children have connection to toxic grandparents. Even when the adult child is no contact, they'll let that toxic grandparent have access to those children out of guilt, out of, that whole thing, the family pressure and everything. And now the kids become teenagers and all of a sudden those relationships that they have with their parents becomes fractured because that grandparent has been conditioning them, waiting in the wings for that moment to destroy that relationship. So what you have done is not only broken the cycle of abuse for your children, but you have also made sure that nobody can move in between you and hurt the bond that you are building with them. So anyway, I hope that this video is helpful for you. They are not gifts. Donate them, don't acknowledge them, and keep moving forward.